Hey guys, it's Brendan Borman back for another 270 video. Today I'll be playing against Dwight D. Eisenhower and Oscar Eduardo Garcia Lopez. Say that 10 times fast. I'm playing as John F. Kennedy, and Oscar is a subscriber and has reached out to me via Facebook for some tips on how to play, and so I promised to play him a match. And so on turn number 1, I decided to zero spin. John F. Kennedy has 9 of the 10 bonuses inside the state groups. And I had only played Oscar once and didn't remember what he did. And so I wanted to kind of see. And he did open up in Florida. So I'm going to go ahead and go after the manufacturing swing states. Try to get that swing state bonus and pivot to Hangman via Illinois and Michigan, or Indiana and Kentucky, but we do have several clashes. And so, as a reminder, if you are like Oscar and you have some questions on how to be a better 270 player, feel free to comment in the YouTube, or you can reach out to me on Facebook Messenger and maybe we can play a game. There are lots of exciting things coming to the channel, as well as a 270 year in review, which should be out pretty soon as we wind down 2020. But now for the matter at hand, I want to expand inside the swing states, kind of give myself more reach, don't overcommit in any specific states, as Eisenhower decides to pivot toward New York. So having New York and Florida, that's going to be good for him to possibly get the African American bonus. But I will get swing here by the end of turn number 4. Now, if I was Oscar here, I would definitely want to spread out in the town and gown states, spread out in the Old South, maybe get AA. Make it worthwhile for him to have those states. My goal here is to pressure him in Florida as soon as possible. I also have this extra 38K. What I might do is just try to preemptively clash in Massachusetts and maybe delay town and gown for a turn. It doesn't always work, but it looks like that it will work in this case. So that was a good play. It might force him to pivot to like a Minnesota. He might wait a turn, or he might just go for it. I also have the swing state bonus now, which I can kind of keep him away from Arizona. He is pressuring in Ohio and Wisconsin. Some players might prefer to attack me there, maybe take away the bonus, and so it might be smart for me to go up in some swing states. But I'm also going to go ahead and defend against town and gown and open up in the Old South. So that's the route I decided to go with here. He is going to defend Florida, and he is spreading out into Minnesota. So he will get town and gown despite me blocking him in Massachusetts. I'm now going to go ahead and get the Old South bonus in Maryland and South Carolina with Virginia and North Carolina. And then continue to move up in some swing states between Colorado and New Mexico and New Hampshire. I'm also going to open up in Indiana and Kentucky, not just Michigan and Illinois, because there is the possibility that I am attacked in Wisconsin or Ohio. It doesn't seem like Oscar is the type that wants to attack, but he is going to contest me in Michigan. He's also going in Delaware, Connecticut, Utah, so he could be making a run at that high-tech bonus. So he does pick up African American, which I might have been able to prevent that if I had chosen the right states, but I can use my Old South money to go after him in Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, and I already have the other Old South. I expect pressure in Arizona soon, and then my swing I could save. I also could possibly make a run at manufacturing, but I don't think I can quite get that this turn. So instead of wasting money, I'm just going to see what my opponent does. So he's going to continue to go after that high tech, but he's also defending it again in Florida. So it's going to be really hard for him to defend and expand. But because we aren't really showing our hand yet, he doesn't know what to do, which is the right thing to do in my shoes. So I am going to go for manufacturing, and I'm also going to try to flip African American. I don't know if this is the right strategy, but I'm also going to spend a little bit of my swing kind of just protecting Wisconsin and Ohio, since I am spending some of my cash to get that manufacturing bonus rather than attacking in Florida. So it looks like he did defend Georgia, which is a good state electorally and value-wise. However, he left Mississippi alone and Louisiana alone. So that will give us the manufacturing, but also, more importantly, take away the African-American. But he did expand over into California. Now I have to be careful because if I overplay my hand here, I could leave Texas open. So what I should probably do is go into Texas, but I don't think that Eisenhower will go there this turn. I'm going to take a gamble that he won't, and I am thinking about this Georgia steal. Be a lot of money to spend if he does close it out. Louisiana is tough. I feel like I should lock it, but okay, so far we do flip Georgia, but it doesn't look like he flips Massachusetts, which that's okay. He does have the town and gown bonus, and that does give him Latino and high tech and export. So we do get AA, although now he's got Latino export. He can use that money to also go into Texas. That looks like that might be a really important battle. Now, I really hate to leave Georgia open because I just spent all that cash, and if I don't follow up, that might, if he steals it here, that would be really a lot of money wasted, and I don't get any electorals. So I'm going to spend a little bit. I'm not going to lock Georgia. I probably should, but I'm going to hope that I can lock it next turn, or I might change my mind. I haven't decided yet. Looking at Texas, that's going to be the really critical. If he can get all the big four of Texas, New York, California, and Florida, that would be pretty insane. So I really need to prevent him from getting those states. I'm going to pressure New York last second. Okay, so the reason why I'm pressuring New York, this guy has shown the prerogative to defend, and if I can maybe distract him in New York, he might not be as heavily invested in some other states. So he is pressuring me now in Virginia, pressuring me in a few states, which is good. This is probably not one of my better games I've played, but I'm going to flip New Mexico, defend Georgia, defend Virginia. He does have high tech, and somewhat Michigan. If he goes all in Michigan, I'm okay losing it. But now I have this swing. Might save that. I'll probably have to defend Pennsylvania soon. Looking at the map, we don't have 100 EVs locked in, although I am locking quite a few this turn. I think I'm going to lock Louisiana. No. Haven't decided yet. Okay, so I'm entering into all the oil states. Possibly flip that in the future. Negate his town and gown here. So going for some EVs. Virginia or Georgia's locked. Do prevent a Michigan steal. Look at that overspend in New York. And we are able to get Texas to the second pip without a clash. Securing a couple states. Now I'm just going to fill in these open states. Facing a little bit of pressure in Wisconsin. Not too worried about it. Michigan is now locked. Wisconsin flips. I just said I wasn't worried about it, and then he flips. That's exactly how this game goes. Wow. There's the oil bonus, so that's good. We're at least 5 bonuses apiece. He's really close to, actually not 5 bonuses apiece. He does not quite have the ag bonus. I'm going to go ahead and flip Wisconsin back. Lock Louisiana. New Hampshire, I'm going to use my swing money. He does have the high-tech and the town and gown. Might as well. And then it looks like I might just save the rest. Florida's not locked, but it's a 9 pip. He did unsuccessfully go to Louisiana. That's a trend for Oscar. He keeps going to like the 8th, 9th pip and not having a clash, although Wisconsin, we are going to clash. That might be a clash on out the rest of the game. Makes no difference to me. I have the swing in the manufacturing. So longer this game goes, the more it benefits me. I'm just going to enter into all these states here as we wind up turn number 14. Spend a little bit of preemptive defense in the Pennsylvania and Illinois states. Florida is locked. We should be over 100 EVs after this turn. Clash in Oregon will prevent a ballot. And another clash in Wisconsin. Eisenhower does get the ag bonus, but that is it. Going to attack in Mississippi and in Wisconsin and go up to the 2nd pip in some of these 1 pip states. And I'll probably call it a turn, although now I could honestly pressure California if I wanted to with my oil money, but I also have oil states I'm behind, so I might as well just get the guaranteed EVs and wait. Facing pressure in North Carolina, another clash in Wisconsin, and we did have ballot entry into Oregon, so that will create a ballot. And so this is the last round. I'm going to flip Mississippi, lock North Carolina, defend Iowa. Need to defend New Jersey, defend the Northeast, flip some smaller states. Take Oklahoma, which would be a 14 EV swing. Flip Massachusetts, which would be big. Unexpected Hawaii. Connecticut. And Idaho. There's all my money spent except for $2,000. I'll go ahead and hit in turn. Good game to Oscar, although he had good defense in Connecticut. Good defense in Hawaii. Great defense in Massachusetts. Man. We do flip Mississippi finally. Let's see if we can get Wisconsin. Got my home state in Missouri. North Carolina's locked. Looks like he did a lot of defending. Another great defense in Oregon. And finally let Wisconsin go. That's the game. 344. Good game, Oscar. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next 270 video really soon. Have a good day.